Hold on. We're almost there.
I'm telling you, dude, listen to Drowning Pool. You'll be able to count to 4. I'm telling you. A Scotch cocktail and treats on this bonus episode of Savor the Burn.
Let's go.
Smokeheads. We got smokeheads in the studio. I got running mixes in the headphones.
Wicked! Thank you one and all for tuning into this bonus episode. I'm never the one introing this, but here I am.
By howdy.
Today, we just came off of a couple episodes where we got into some great scotches.
Absolutely.
And we thought we've got to have a cocktail. So I pulled out this bottle of Smokehead that I've had around. It's a great pour. It's also great for a cocktail. So this cocktail, I made up a 25th hour. And Ms. Katie, once again, went above and beyond. I got a sneak peek last night of one of these, and it was amazing. These
must be nice.
These are truffles that she made from scratch, and she asked me. She's like, "Pick me a bourbon to put in here." They are bourbon infused truffles.
Nice.
And I picked the Ben Holiday soft red wheat Rickhouse proof.
Nice.
Which comes in at, I don't have my readers with me. Somebody help me out here.
119.
119 proof. So it's
almost 120.
It's a little higher in proof than a typical, but it is the soft red wheat. We did this one recently. It's amazing. The wheat in there gives it a nice soft velvety kind of a texture on there. I thought this would be great in a truffle, and the sample I had last night, which was just the plain ones, was fantastic. What we have in front of us is we've got, I think that's cocoa and cinnamon.
Okay.
Coated ones.
And then you said you got the plain.
There's the plains. There's the white chocolate coated ones. The pink is the sea salt. Green is sprinkles. And then those are cinnamons. So.
Yeah.
We have lots of choices.
Yeah, we got a lot to get into.
And then we have this cocktail.
Yeah. Where did you get the idea for this cocktail? 25th hour. Where did you find that?
So I just started Googling and researching Scotch cocktails. There are not a lot of Scotch cocktails that you run across. We love the Godfather that we did with the Lagavulin 16, but how could you not with using the Lagavulin 16?
Yeah.
It was amazing. Since that episode, I've made that Godfather with the Talisker. I've made it with the Abalor. I've made it with the Oban Night Watch. And I think I also made it with what is the one with the blue top on there? Is that the Glenlivet? The Glenlivet Special Reserve.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's talking about the
across
Game of Thrones.
Across the board, that Godfather cocktail, 2 ingredients, amaretto and scotch.
So good.
Yeah, sounds easy peasy.
2 part, 1 part. It's just simple. It's a great cocktail. So anyway, all that to say, there are not a lot of Scotch cocktails out there. And so, yeah, I started researching it, and I ran across this one, and I had all the ingredients except for the Luxardo maraschino liqueur.
Right.
We've had the Luxardo cherries.
Yeah.
For
and
cocktails.
Who doesn't love those?
But I had seen, but I had never purchased a bottle of the maraschino liqueur. So I was like, okay. So I picked that up. And I made this. This cocktail has the Islay Scotch, so it's got a nice smoky presence to it. It calls for port. I used a 10-year-old tawny port. It's got Amaro Nonino, a bar spoon of the Luxardo maraschino liqueur, a couple heavy dashes of the Angostura bitters. I spritzed it, wiped the rim, and garnished it with just a button of lemon peel on top. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Smells amazing. That is really good.
Holy smokes.
I say we raise it to 25 hours every day.
There's a lot going on in this cocktail. There's a lot of ingredients.
You can taste everything that you listed, though.
Anytime I do a cocktail research, I always cross-reference. So I don't go with the first one that I come across. I do a couple of them and see what the difference is. All the variations I found on this, the ingredient list was to a T on all of them. The difference was the photo that I put in our notes here called for the lemon peel to express the oils from the lemon twist over the drink, then discard the twist.
Really?
A couple of the other ones that I found had photos of the button little swath, just a little like a nickel dime size button of the lemon peel floating on top of there. And I loved the look of that. And so I'm like, we're going to go with that. That's also going to give us just a little bit more of the lemon in the cocktail than not having anything at all.
Sure.
You can express, you can wipe the rim in on there. That's great and all, and that gives you a little bit of that lemon zest. But
plus, it adds a little bit of visual appeal.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It becomes a visual thing, but with it sitting in there, that cocktail is going to just continually pick up a little bit more of that lemon oil.
Trade it.
The longer it sits in there.
It's very fragrant.
So yeah, I think the port carries through. The Amaro definitely does.
Even the bitters.
The bitters and the Luxardo maraschino liqueur.
And that Scotch.
There's just a little bit of a cherryness. And yeah, Smokehead is not my first choice when I want a neat pour of Scotch, but it is an Islay single malt Scotch. It has a very, very heavy smoke presence to it.
It does.
It works really well for a cocktail.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Yep. It's a great idea. Great idea. Look for it. SavorTheBurn.com. You click that drop-down menu and cocktails, and you'll find it right there.
I'm trying this.
So I dug out
This is the cinnamon one, right?
Yeah, right down there in the end.
Well, let's start with that one.
Smells good.
Cheers.
Yo. Katie.
That is smooth, velvety, cinnamon, sugar sweet, so good.
And there is just a little bit of that high proof bourbon right on the tail end of all of that.
So damn tasty. So tasty. And rich.
It's really rich.
It's rich, bitch.
That's so good.
Some of these are...
yeah, 100%. Once you taste it and smell it, once you get past the chocolate.
Yep.
That's what's underneath all the chocolate.
That's really good.
Some of these, we've only got two of them.
Yeah.
Right? Like the sea salt and the green sprinkles and the white chocolate.
And I have more upstairs. So
are those that you've already tried?
If you wanna fat down all of these, I can go get more.
I ain't scared of shit. I'll run 3 miles.
I got a whole mouthful of sweet tooths. you gonna run a mile?
I'll run 3.
I'm just gonna go right to the plain one.
Yeah, fuck off. I'm eating these.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the sea
I want to
salt.
try this one here, the sea salt.
Yeah. Oh. Dude.
It just came a little.
I saw it. It was camouflage. You ever
Not
seen
anymore.
Predator?
No. I'm too old for this shit.
Want some candy? What?
Oh, that was Predator 2.
Wait, hold on. We can't say you want some candy.
This is really good.
This is so good.
This has nothing to do with Anakin Skywalker.
Or whiskey. This is fucking amazing.
It's absolutely delicious. And so is this cocktail. Holy shit, Wayne.
Yeah. Okay. To correct myself, this is cocoa powder, not That was cinnamon. This is just the cocoa powder. So
I think that's what you said in the beginning.
Honestly,
I think I said cocoa powder and cinnamon.
And cinnamon. Okay, yeah.
hold on, I gotta try the cocoa powder.
I'm right behind you, fam.
That was real interesting. I like it. The cocoa powder adds a very interesting bitterness to the outside of it.
Very
wow.
accurate statement.
Especially when you're wearing a white t-shirt.
That really sticks to the palate.
Jesus Christ. I got assaulted.
By a chocolate man.
That was very bitter.
Honey, I swear it was just the treats that we had tonight.
I didn't bury a dead body.
Her name was Cinnamon with an S.
Jesus.
Just call me Jonathan.
Okay.
Woo!
That was really fucking tasty.
That was really good. The sea salt might be my favorite right now.
Let's knock out some white chocolate.
Here we go. You first, baby.
The green sprinkles are good too, though.
Is it for you?
Oh, shit. Just happened again.
Actually, you know what? The white chocolate might be my favorite.
The contrast.
Yeah. Wow. Especially after taking a drink with this. The thing I like that you kept the garnish in there is it kind of has that fragrant citrus thing forward. And then when you add the chocolate to it with how smoky this is.
Smoky, earthy, herbal it is. And then the sweetness of that.
That's a really good...
It's a balance.
Listen, all bullshit aside, the white chocolate with that is a winner. Because the chocolate's really good, but it leans into this. Whereas that white chocolate kind of separates it. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. There's like a slight nuttiness to the to the white chocolate that lends well to the bourbon from the Rickhouse, from the soft red wheat, and also plays super well with the smokehead.
Totally different flavor profiles, but it widens the scope of that drink. Because they're both sweet. Wow. Yo, seriously, if you make this cocktail, you got to do the white chocolate. I'm sorry you didn't get to have that. I'm sorry, dude.
That's all right. I got more upstairs. So.
Yeah. I won't run, but I'll trot my happy ass up the stairs and fetch one if you want.
That was really good.
Yeah, that was really good.
That's a really cool combination.
Cheers to you, Miss Katie. And she put all of these together by hand.
Last night, yep.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hand rolled them all out last night, and yeah, little man came around the corner.
Grab it.
He was supposed to be.
I haven't had this.
Oh, the plane. Yeah, I haven't done the plane.
Little man was supposed to be sleeping. He came around the corner, and she's like, and he's like, "Is that poop?"
Could be doo-doo.
And she's like, "I don't know. Smell it."
I died 12 years ago.
Yo, I'm not even kidding. Like the white chocolate, having the plain. This the regular chocolate leans into this, whereas the white chocolate separates it.
You could taste more of the bourbon in the plane.
Yeah.
And that's what I had as a sample last night was just the plain one.
Only the plane.
And I was just like, I think I picked the right spirit for this.
It reminds me of that chocolate that Joe gave us at the bar. But in
the bar
at Fort Nelson,
which is the same chocolate that they sent us home with a little 410. I picked this solely because of as sweet as I knew the chocolate was going to be, the chocolate side of things were. I've grown to love recently wheated bourbons. Wheat is not a typical ingredient in a bourbon mash bill, but if wheated bourbons, obviously, you're substituting your rye for wheat.
Yeah.
To me, a wheated bourbon, what the wheat brings, you're not getting the spiciness that you would find in a rye whiskey, but you're getting a velvety, creamy,
That's a good way to
kind of a creme brulee kind
Creamy
of.
is the best way to put that.
Yeah. And we had this one not that long ago. It's a rickhouse proof, so it's a little bit more proof than typical. I was like, and if I remember correctly, the recipe and as she was mixing these out, it only called for like, I think 2 teaspoons. So it's not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But the flavor's in there.
The flavor's there.
But yeah.
You need a higher proof for it to actually show up.
And I knew that she wasn't using a whole lot, so that's also why I was like, let's put something a little bit higher proof so that it shows up.
Yeah. It burns off well.
Yep.
I will say that white chocolate with that is incredible. It's like, okay, so like with just the cocktail itself, you have this range of flavor. When you add the white chocolate, you get that much because it separates itself. Because white chocolate has a different flavor.
Very, very much so.
Yeah.
Some people don't like white chocolate. I do like white chocolate.
If you don't like white chocolate, that's the way to do it.
Dark chocolate, white chocolate. Those are.
Some people don't like dark chocolate. Jennifer will not touch it.
I love
It's bitter. It tastes like coffee. She doesn't fuck with bitter.
Yeah, I get
right.
that. Bitter stuff is hard. That was delicious.
There's one more up there. Get it.
No.
Get it.
I got it. I'm
sprinkle.
good. That's you.
That's me.
Now we're cooking with gas.
That's so good. Man, I hate to say it, but she might be the fucking highlight of this show, man. That white chocolate one, dude.
Yeah, that's the one that really helped. It's like you said, like when you, as far as flavors on your palate goes, like this one here, this cocktail was like here, and then you took the white chocolate truffle, and that was like another here, but it didn't just double it. It made it even better. Like all kinds of things happened on that palate.
Yeah, if I was trying to impress anybody, I would do this cocktail with white chocolate truffle.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That
if you're
was
looking
amazing.
for something to seal the deal on a third date, that's it. So how do you want to close this bad boy, Mr. W2?
I don't know. I guess no matter who you are.
No matter where you are.
What you're drinking?
And who you're drinking it with. Never forget. Keep on burning,
baby.